Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be explaining the basic concepts in projection of planes. For all of you who have tuned in, I'm sure this video is going to help you and clear your doubts. This would be easy if you have already watched my previous video in which I have explained the basic concepts of CAD. If not, the link will be in the description box. Do go watch it right now. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I upload videos every single day that helps you understand the concepts, many concepts better. Currently, I'm uploading videos on few engineering subjects, but I'm planning to upload a lot more different subjects in the future. So stay tuned for that. Get your books and let's get into it. Now, what is a plane? A plane is a completely flat or level 2D object having only a length and a breadth. The thickness is always very negligible. Now this sheet of paper over here, it's a 2D object, it's a plane, okay? You can clearly see that this sheet of paper has a length and a breadth only. So this is called as a plane. The plane has an area, okay? It doesn't have volume. Various shapes of plane figures are considered, such as square, rectangle, triangle, pentagon, etc. All of these are planes. And we are going to solve many problems based on different type of planes. Coming to how the questions will be framed, there are a few clues or hints that will be given to you in the questions. Firstly, they'll mention the shape that you need to construct. Plane or the shape lies, be either in HP or in VP. And next, they'll tell you how it lies. Now, this is the part where some of you might get confused. They'll use terms such as edge or sides, okay? By the term edge or side, they mean this side of the plane. When they use the term corner, they're telling this part of the object, okay? This is the corner and this is the edge or the side. Okay, now this is pretty much the basic that we need to dive into a simple problem. Now let's solve a simple problem. You'll understand this concept really easily and really better. Let's get into it. Okay, now this is the problem we'll be solving today. A rectangular lamina of 35 mm into 20 mm rests on one of its shorter edges on HP. The lamina makes 30 degree to HP and the side or edge on which it rests is inclined at 30 degree to VP. Draw the projections of the lamina. Now, if you look at this question, now they have asked us to draw a rectangular lamina. Okay, this is the first clue. And they have given us the dimensions, that is 35 mm into 20 mm. The shorter edge is 20 mm and the longer edge is 35 mm. This is the length and this is the breadth. Rests on one of its shorter edges on HP. Now this much is enough to start with the problem. Now to begin with, you'll have to draw an XY line. For that you'll have to take a scale and a pencil. Remember, this should be a thin line. I've drawn it a little thicker so that it will be easier for you guys to view it. But in your exam, you should draw a thin line, okay? And label it X and Y. VP is above the XY line and HP will be below the XY line. Now they've given us that its shorter edge is on HP, so we need to take our scale and draw 20 mm first. You should draw this rectangle in such a way that the shorter edge will be resting on HP. This is how we need to draw it. Outer side of the rectangle should be made thick, okay? And after that, you must never forget to mention the length and the breadth. And also, you must name the rectangle, okay? I've named it A, B, C, D. Now the naming can be done in any fashion. You can write A over here or B, it doesn't matter. Always remember to draw the next projection that we're going to draw now in the observer's perspective, okay? The observer will be situated over here and he'll be looking at this plane from this side. The next step will be to extend this lamina such that it meets the XY line. Extend this and make it meet the XY line, and the lines drawn should be thin. And you need to mark the arrow to show that you're extending it towards the XY line. Then you need to make a thick line indicating that there's a lamina formed over here. You need to label this line as well. So you guys know that the projections in VP are front view. So you need to label this as A dash bracket D dash, and this should be labeled as B dash bracket C dash. Now why do you label it like this? Here the observer is looking at this edge first, that is the AB edge, and this edge, that is the DC, is masked from that is the reason you need to mark it as A dash bracket D dash to mention that this D is masked from the observer, and this should be labeled as B dash C dash to mention that C is masked from the observer. After this step, they have given us the lamina makes 30 degree to the HP, okay? By 30 degree to the HP, they're telling us that the projection is in VP, and this means that this lamina should be taken and it should be put here. So for that, firstly you need to mark a point here and label it as A dash B dash. Then you need to take your protractor and coincide it with this point. Okay, Now measure 30 degree and join these points. Next step will be to take your compass and mark this distance, placing the compass at A', D' point and cutting an arc and erasing the remaining portion. We need to label this as B', C'. Mention the angle 30 degree and you need to make the line a little more thicker. So we have done till here. There are just 2 more steps remaining. After this, you need to take your scale and then extend these lines towards the HP. You should make thin lines, okay? And this point B', C' should be extended downwards, and never forget to mark your arrow indicating the movement. And then you need to extend the projection AB as well and make it coincide with this line, and we should draw a thin line. Mark the arrows. Now you can observe that this rectangle from its original shape is shrinked a little, and now you need to thicken the sides of this rectangle and label it as ABCD again. And to make it look clean, you need to erase the extra lines that you have extended. Next, the side on which it rests is inclined at 30 degree to VP. That means the projection will be in HP. Now there's a small confusion that might hit your mind. That is, they have just mentioned that the inclination is 30 degree to VP. Now you can take the inclination however you want. Okay, it's not mandatory to take it in a particular way or in a particular fashion. So you can take your inclination like this, or you can take it like this. It doesn't matter, it gives you the same answer. Now I'll take a point over here and place my protractor such that it coincides that point, and take an angle 30 degree, and I'll join these 2 lines and mark it 30 degree. Remember, the line should be a thin line. After this, you need to take this rectangle and place the side on which it rests, and you must take this rectangle and place it on this inclined line. Okay, now there's again a small confusion that might hit you. You can take this rectangle and you can place it either above this inclined line or below this inclined line. It is totally fine to take it in any manner. Now I'll take it above the inclined line. So I'm just going to take this and place it over here. For that, the first thing you'll need to do is take a compass, and taking A as the center, you need to measure this distance first and then cut an arc. And after that, you need to take this point as your center and cut an arc again. And taking D as the center and DC as the radius, you again need to cut an arc over here. And this distance is same as well. Taking this and cut an arc again. And now we can label these points. You can label it as A, this is D, as you're taking this point and placing it here, and this will be B, and this will be C. Now taking D as the center, take your protractor and mark 90 degree, and you need to join D and C such that the line should be straight and it needs to intersect at C. Now this is a 90 degree line. Again, taking A as the center, take 90 degree and join it such that it intersects the point B. Finally, you need to join these 2 points. Now we have successfully taken this rectangle and placed it here. The final step and the last step will be to extend these lines towards the VP. Okay, so I extended all these points towards the VP, and then you need to extend the point B', C' towards these projections. Take a scale and extend it, make a thin line. You're also considering A', D' as well. So you need to draw an arrow here, and you need to draw an arrow here because you're extending this point also towards the projection. Finally, you need to mark these points. Now you can see that D is going and intersecting the XY line over in this place, and D is also intersecting the XY line over here. So this point will be D, okay, D', as both the D's are intersecting at the same point. After that, let's see where C is intersecting. Now C and C' are meeting at this point. So this point will be labeled as C'. Next, A and A will be meeting at this point. So I'll be labeling this point as A dash. And B and B are meeting at this point. So I'll be labeling this point as D, as B dash. Finally, you need to join these points. Don't forget to make a thick line. And to make it look neater, you need to erase the unwanted lines. So this is the required answer. Now I'm going to explain this by taking a plane, okay, a rectangular plane figure. Now you can observe that the thickness is very negligible, and this is a 2D object. So the first thing is we are placing the plane on HP. That is, one of its shorter edges are resting on HP. So I place it like this, okay. The observer is looking from this direction, from this direction. Now he only sees this part of this plane figure, that is the A and B part. D and C is masked from the observer. Since the observer is looking from this direction, D and C the points D and C will be masked, and he can only see AB. He can only see the edge AB. That is, he can only see this edge. So I'm writing A dash bracket D dash, B dash bracket C dash. The next step is you're taking this lamina that is like this. You're taking this lamina and then you're inclining it at an angle 30 degree. Okay. After this point, you're going to extend these lines and you're going to make another projection that will give you another plane. So this will be a little shrinked. Okay. Finally you're taking this plane, that is, you're taking this and you're placing it on a line that is inclined at 30 degree to the VP. So you're taking AD and placing it like this. Okay, you can place it either in this way or in this way. Okay, that time A and D will be in the same place. So finally you're going to extend these lines, and this is the final required answer. Okay, I hope you guys have understood this concept. I have understood the projection of plane concept. I'll be solving a few more problems taking different shapes. Now thank you guys for watching this video. Drop a like if you have made it till here, and also please give me your feedback in the comment section. Do follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description box. That's all for today's video. Bye for now, see you in the next video.